Hello and welcome everybody. I am Metallion the Slave Lord, your host, and this is Wizard's Choice Review, where we go over every single item, spell, etc. for Wizard to help you decide what to buy in your next run. Today's item is the HFB. At a price you're not prepared to pay of 3 points, the HFB is a wieldable melee weapon that only the Wizard can use with good success. So, regular crew are not going to have a fun time using your own tools against you, if that makes sense. So, let's go over its stats firstly. It deals 8 damage per hit, it has 20 wound bonus, 25 bare wound bonus, 20 throw damage, embeds near perfectly, it's got 25 block chance and 50 block chance when wielded, and it has some quirks to it. So, the rating we're assigning this item is S, of course. This is because of a few reasons. So, firstly, it has an extremely high rate of fire, which allows you to shred targets. Its wounding makes it pretty much a guaranteed death even if you don't secure the kill with strikes alone, and has some other quirks. Firstly, let's discuss the damage mechanics. So, unlike other weapons, this weapon can be spammed, as you see, with way more attack speed, like the gloves of the North Star, for example. However, this weapon, if you see on a single strike, it will deal 8 damage. Well, 9 in this case, but we'll get into that in a second. If you strike again, it's going to be 17, so that's 8 times 2, almost 16, little hiccup there, but it's okay. So, the core to using this weapon efficiently is to go for horizontal or vertical diagonal swipes. See, somehow, you might wonder how, but we got 44 damage now with 16. 44 minus 16, that's 28. We dealt 28 damage in 2 8 damage strikes. How come? See, the way this weapon works is it will take the physical location of your click on a person and the next one, and depending on the total distance between those two areas, it deals bonus damage. Now, it will mostly be useful on objects and very large mobs, but on humans, as you can see, it can rack up quite quickly as well. The armor penetration on this weapon is, I'm pretty sure, full. Yes, it's full. And wounds are still going to happen. So, not only is this weapon a real killer, but it's got some other special qualities. See, S tier isn't just for weapons which can kill your opponents quickly, it's for weapons which are always a good pick. The same with spells. Now, the best thing about this weapon is not only the fact that it can deal much damage, it can give your targets, and it can also delete parts of them, permanently round removing them. You will never have to face them again. The same goes for other things, such as walls. You can safely tear through anything with this weapon. Apologies, this one's an admin wall. So, airlock. And we're moving on to our next point. This weapon, when wielded, gives you full immunity to range attacks. So there is nothing that security can do short of coming in with a baton. Now, the optimal way to use your security equipment to face such a wizard is pretty much to avoid range unless you're going for welding tanks or other explosive means to stun them and kill them before they can use their sword again. Or using a holy melon and baton combo since 50. Another thing, the throwing on this weapon is really not to be underestimated. If you throw it once at somebody, it will... That was a full heal they just got. And now they are at 36... 60 damage. That is a lot of damage. So, with that out of the way, there's some final remarks on the weapon, on pairings. My favorite ways to go about it is with your remaining 7 points to go for instant summons, because, well, something's broken here, but you know that there is a spell. Instant summons lets you recall your items. Maybe it's called recall, yeah. Summon item, instant summons, I don't know why it's called that differently. And now, if you get stripped of it, you can always recall it. If you are a Devil May Cry fanboy, then Time Stop will be right up your alley. Using it with it is really grand. Stab somebody a bunch, maybe throw it at them, get it back. You know, the basics. And since it's an S tier item, it basically goes with everything. Join us next time and leave the items you want reviewed next in the comments below. That was Metallion the Slave Lord, and thank you for your time. Happy killing.